My name is Joe Dangaran.
And I'm Brett Woods, and we're the founding partners of Woods Dangaran.
This is the Nightingale Residence, and this is how we design luxurious yet livable spaces. I think this project is an excellent example of luxury and function combined. The way that we design in our studio is function first, and that really leads all other aspects of the project. This project is quite literally a design that makes the most use of this property when it comes to zoning code, building code, and really looking for opportunities within that.
But I do think the intersection of luxury and livability is a sign of great architecture, where you can take a space, be serious enough to feel the luxury, but also almost in a way humble enough for it to feel livable.
A very important part of our work is having a humble street-facing elevation. On a steeply sloping street, you actually can see over the home to the view beyond. But if you actually stop and look at the home, you see a beautiful Japanese garden on the roof. And then you descend down into really the main entry, past the atrium, and then continue descending down by the staircase, where you start to experience the lower level planting, which happens to be two amazing Japanese maple trees and a beautiful Los Angeles jacaranda. Despite the requirement of keeping the home as low as possible, we counteracted that by giving very gracious ceiling heights, the double height atrium space, so that each space still feels both luxurious and livable at the same time.
In our office, we oftentimes try to simplify materials. In this home in particular, we simplified it to one material, Turkish travertine. And I think this home really hits the top level of luxury, because we didn't just use travertine in one location, we've used it in a variety of locations and different aspects of the architecture of this home, whether it's the walls, whether it's the floors, whether it's the HVAC grills, whether it's the fireplace. And so we didn't just stop at a wall or a floor. We really wanted to carry it throughout, to really hit you over the head with it, and to make sure that concept was consistent. Sometimes people believe that modern homes have to be cold, and certainly I understand that there's a lot of modern homes that could be perceived as cold. And so to counteract that, using a travertine like the Turkish travertine, you get a lot of these like browns and just really kind of warmer whites, and the warmth allows for it to feel as if it's a residential space, a space that people use daily.
So this is a great example of a space that is private, luxurious, and livable. This is an alcove library off of the primary bedroom that leads to the atrium that leads to the primary bathroom. The atrium itself is about 100 square feet, but it allows us to integrate and inject natural light into three very important spaces in a very efficient manner. And here you can see that we've opened up the atrium to the sky, which allows us to have potted plants, but it also frames clouds. And those are the moments where you really get the horizontal connection to the horizon, the view beyond, and then the vertical connection to the sky, to the stars, to the sun. This is a great example where this is a very luxurious space based on the scale, the materiality, the finishing, but then this is very livable in the sense that you open the door for natural ventilation, you can close it if you're cold. It's these type of scale moves that really combine luxury and livability. The connection to natural light, ventilation, and to really the world beyond our homes is very, very important in all of our work. If we don't have a space that's connected to natural light or views or the sky, we feel that something's missing. You can almost find in every space, whether it's a skylight, an atrium, a window, the use of natural light in most of our buildings. Part of the design of this home is such that it is a single level home for the homeowner, with the lower level being all of your additional spaces, bedroom spaces, bar, theater, gym, etc. So that day to day this functions as a single level home, but you have on the lower level all of these additional spaces that maybe you only need once or twice a week.
So on one hand, the luxury is the idea of choice, the luxury to make this a gym, a wellness center, but the livability of it, the idea is that you can make this home your own, right? This space is dedicated for a wellness area. However, if someone came in here and wanted to change that, the space is set up to accept that.
Axial relationships are very important in our work. I happen to be standing in the main entry of the home, which is a straight shot from the front door all the way to the view beyond. We also always try to stretch the overall width, in this case, of the property.
And so really visually, the beautiful part about this space is this connection visually from the front to the back. So you feel the depth of the property, and a lot of our work, and especially this home, you start to feel that by having these moments of transparency that connect you from one end to the other.
To increase the both livability and luxury of this home, we've created a variety of outdoor spaces. Some are open to the sky, like the fire pit. Some are covered by the trellis, which allows natural light, as well as a feeling of protection. And some are open air, like the swimming pool, which is both a horizontal experience as well as a vertical experience with the sky.
We love the trellis because it's a play of light and it does provide shade. However, it is stunning to be outside on a beautiful day and watch as the shadows kind of walk across the floor and up the walls.
Thank you for spending the time with myself and Brett in the Nightingale Residence. We're extremely proud and we feel honored that we've been able to be a part of it.